Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our English Conversation podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm Mark. Today we're talking about something that every English learner feels: how to train your brain and mouth to speak English.
Yes. So many people say, I understand English, but I can't speak it.
Oh yes, I hear that all the time. And guess what? It's totally normal.
Absolutely. Your brain and mouth need practice, like learning to dance or play piano.
Exactly. You don't learn to dance just by watching, right? You move, you try, you make mistakes.
And that's the same with English. Listening and reading help your brain, but speaking trains your mouth.
Yes, your brain learns the words, but your mouth needs to remember the feeling of those words.
That's such a good way to say it, the feeling of words.
It's true. When you say something many times, your tongue, lips, and muscles start to remember.
So, speaking English is not just about your mind, it's about your body, too.
Emily, when you learned another language, did you feel shy to speak?
Oh, yes. I remember learning Spanish in school. I could write sentences, but when I tried to speak, my brain froze.
That's exactly how most learners feel. Your brain knows the word, but your mouth forgets.
Yes, or the mouth waits for permission from the brain.
Right. It's like your mouth says, "Brain, can I say it?" And the brain says, let me check first."
Yes, and by the time you finish checking, the moment is gone.
That's the classic English delay.
But here's the truth. You can fix that delay with practice.
Exactly. You can train your brain and mouth to work together faster.
And how do you do that? By speaking often, even small sentences.
Yes, short, simple sentences every day.
Like, I'm cooking, I'm going to work, it's a nice day.
Those little phrases are gold. They connect your thoughts to your voice.
You know, your brain has two systems, one for understanding and one for speaking.
Oh, really?
Yes, the understanding system works quietly when you listen or read. But the speaking system, that one needs sound, movement, and repetition.
That makes sense. It's like watching someone ride a bicycle versus actually riding it.
Exactly. You can watch for hours, but until you balance and move your legs, you won't learn.
So if you want to speak English, you have to use your mouth, not just your mind.
I remember one of my students who listened to English podcasts every day, but never spoke out loud.
Oh, what happened?
When I asked her a simple question, "How are you?" she froze. She understood perfectly, but her mouth didn't respond.
I know that story well.
So I told her, you have to train your mouth the same way you train your brain.
That's the key. Listening helps you build knowledge. Speaking helps you build reflex.
Yes, speaking is reflex, not grammar.
So how can learners start training both brain and mouth together?
Step 1, shadowing. Listen and repeat after native speakers.
Oh yes, shadowing is powerful. It connects sound and movement.
When you repeat what you hear, your brain copies the rhythm and your mouth remembers it.
And soon, the sentence starts to feel natural.
Exactly! Your mouth learns the shape of English.
I love that image, the shape of English.
Yes, every language has a different shape, different music.
English, for example, goes up and down in sound.
Right. It has rhythm. It's not just words, it's melody.
So maybe learning English is also learning to sing a little.
Yes! That's why speaking practice should sound like music. Repeat, listen, feel the beat.
And the good news? You don't need to talk to someone every time.
Oh, yes, you can talk to yourself.
That's right. Describe what you're doing. I'm making tea. I'm going to work. It's a nice day.
I love that method. It trains your mouth in real situations.
Yes, and it helps you think in English.
Thinking in English, that's when you start feeling free.
But some people say, I feel silly talking to myself.
I know, but it's okay. You're not crazy. You're smart.
Exactly. You're teaching your mouth to be your best friend.
Yes, because your mouth is your language instrument. You must play it to make it beautiful.
I like that metaphor. English is like music, your mouth is the piano, and your brain is the player.
That's poetic, Mark.
Thank you, Emily. I practice what I preach.
You know, when people stop worrying about grammar and focus on sound, they speak more fluently.
Yes, fluency doesn't mean perfect grammar. It means smooth flow.
Exactly. Fluency is like water. It keeps moving.
And when you speak every day, even for 5 minutes, your mouth becomes faster, smoother, and more confident.
And your brain starts trusting you. It says, I can do this.
Emily, what's one small habit learners can start today to train their brain and mouth together?
I'd say choose one short sentence and say it 10 times a day.
Oh, that's nice and simple.
For example, how are you today? Or it's a beautiful day. Say it with feeling, not just words.
Yes, because emotion helps memory.
Exactly. The brain remembers what the heart feels.
I love that. The brain remembers what the heart feels.
It's true. That's why songs, stories, and conversations help you learn faster than textbooks.
So, to all our listeners, don't just study English. Live English.
Speak when you can, listen with curiosity, and enjoy the sound.
Because every time you speak, your brain learns trust.
Yes, trust in yourself, trust in your voice.
You know, when people stop being afraid of mistakes, they start speaking beautifully.
Yes, mistakes are just signs that you're growing.
Like baby steps. You fall, you laugh, you try again.
Exactly. And the brain learns fastest when it feels safe.
That's why we always say, be kind to yourself when you speak.
Because English is not about perfection, it's about connection.
I love that.
So, friends, in this first part, remember, your brain understands slowly, your mouth learns by moving, and together they become fluent.
That's the magic.
In our next part, we'll share real techniques to train your speaking reflex, how to think faster and speak naturally.
Yes, we'll show you how to build a daily speaking workout for your mouth and brain.
So, grab a glass of water and get ready for part 2.
See you soon, everyone.
Welcome back, everyone. In the last part, we talked about why speaking English feels hard sometimes and how your brain and mouth learn together.
Yes, and today we're going to talk about something very practical. How to train them every day.
Because, let's be honest, learning English is not magic. It's training.
Exactly. It's not a test. It's a lifestyle.
So, Mark, when you learned another language, what helped you the most to speak better?
I'd say daily habits. I made small routines that train my brain and mouth together.
Like what?
Every morning, I repeated short sentences out loud while I was making coffee.
That's brilliant.
I'd say things like, I'm making coffee. The water is boiling. It smells good.
That's such a powerful but simple habit. You speak while you live.
Yes. No books, no stress, just life and words.
I do something similar with my students. I call it the 5-minute talk.
Oh, tell me more.
Every day, they talk about one small topic for 5 minutes. It could be their breakfast, their weekend, their plans.
That's perfect. It trains the mouth to speak naturally without waiting for grammar rules.
Yes, because when you speak daily, your mouth remembers the flow.
And soon, your English becomes automatic.
Let's give our listeners some easy daily training ideas.
Great.
Number 1, shadowing practice.
Oh, yes, that's my favorite one.
You listen to a short English clip, maybe 1 or 2 sentences, and repeat it exactly as you hear it.
Focus on rhythm, sound, and emotion.
Yes, don't worry about meaning at first. Just copy the sound.
It's like learning a song. Your mouth copies the music of English.
Exactly.
What's your second training idea, Emily?
Number 2, talk to yourself in English.
That's our favorite tip.
It's free, it's private, and it works.
You can talk about anything. I'm cooking, I'm driving, I'm cleaning my room.
Yes, describe your actions. The more you do it, the faster your mouth connects to your brain.
It's like narrating your life, like you're the main character in a story.
Exactly. And now Emily opens the fridge looking for cheese.
But there's no cheese, only sadness.
See? English can be fun.
Number 3, read aloud every day.
Oh, yes, reading aloud is wonderful training for your mouth.
It teaches pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence.
And it doesn't have to be long. 1 paragraph, even a short article.
Yes, something you enjoy. Maybe a short story, a news headline, or even song lyrics.
The key is to speak clearly and slowly, not fast.
Because speed comes later. Clarity comes first.
What's number 4, Mark?
Record your voice.
Oh, yes, that's a powerful one.
When you record yourself, you become your own teacher.
Yes, you hear your pronunciation, your pauses, your tone.
And you can compare it with native speakers to see what feels different.
It's not about judging yourself. It's about noticing your progress.
Yes, every recording is a small mirror of your growth.
Beautifully said, Mark.
And what's number 5?
Oh, repeat small conversations.
Ah, yes, practice dialogues.
Listen to short English conversations like ordering at a cafe or meeting new people. Then repeat both parts out loud.
You can even switch roles. First be Emily, then be Mark.
That's fun.
It's like acting, but in English.
Yes, you train your brain for real-life situations.
Now, let's pause for a moment. You know what I love about these 5 habits?
What's that?
They all use small steps, short, simple actions.
Yes, you don't need 2 hours a day, just 10 minutes of focus.
Exactly. It's not time, it's consistency.
Like brushing your teeth. Small, but daily.
Yes. You don't brush your teeth once a week, right?
I hope not.
So don't practice English once a week either. Do it a little every day.
You know, Mark, one of my students once said, I only have 5 minutes a day.
Oh, what did you tell them?
I said, then make that 5 minutes powerful.
That's great advice.
You can do 1 shadowing sentence, 1 small talk, or 1 self-introduction. That's enough to grow.
Yes, it's not about how much you do, it's about how often you do it.
Let's talk about the brain side for a moment. How does repetition help the brain remember words?
Repetition is like building a road. Every time you repeat a word, you make the road stronger.
That's beautiful. So when you stop speaking, the road becomes small again.
Exactly. That's why daily use keeps the path open.
So your mouth is the car and your brain builds the road.
I love that image.
It's true. Speaking keeps the road alive.
Do you think it's better to practice alone or with someone?
Both are important. Alone, you build confidence. With others, you build courage.
That's a perfect balance.
Yes, alone practice gives control. Conversation gives energy.
I like that. Control and energy.
Yes, you need both to feel natural in English.
What about listening? Does it also train the brain to speak?
Absolutely. Listening is the food for your brain.
And speaking is the workout for your mouth.
Perfect metaphor. So eat English through your ears, then move it through your mouth.
That sounds like a new diet plan. The English diet.
Yes! Breakfast, listening. Lunch, shadowing. Dinner, small talk.
And dessert? Confidence.
Delicious English.
You know, when learners follow small daily habits, something magical happens.
Their fear disappears.
Exactly. They stop worrying about being perfect.
Yes. And suddenly, speaking becomes natural, like breathing.
That's the goal, to make English feel like part of you.
So let's review the daily habits we shared today.
Yes.
Shadow native speakers.
Talk to yourself in English.
Read aloud daily.
Record your voice.
Repeat small conversations.
Yes. Start with one or two and add more slowly.
Small steps build big results.
And don't forget to smile when you speak. It changes your sound and your confidence.
Yes, smiling makes your voice friendly and your brain happy.
You know, Emily, I think learning to speak English is not about speed or grammar. It's about rhythm.
Yes, rhythm is the heartbeat of a language.
When you repeat, your brain starts to dance with that rhythm.
And soon, your mouth follows without thinking.
That's fluency, when thought and sound become one.
Beautifully said, Mark.
So, friends, if you want to speak English better, don't wait for perfect time or perfect grammar.
Just start. 5 minutes today, 5 minutes tomorrow.
Because English grows one small habit at a time.
And your voice gets stronger every day you use it.
In the next part, we'll talk about how to think in English, how to make your brain faster and your mouth freer.
Yes, it's one of my favorite topics.
So take a break, drink some water, and come back for part 3.
See you soon, friends. Welcome back, everyone. You've made it to part 3 of our special episode, How to Train Your Brain and Mouth to Speak English.
Yes, and today we're going to talk about one of the most powerful parts of speaking, how to think in English.
That's the dream for every learner, right? To stop translating and just speak.
Oh yes, that's when English starts to flow, when your brain and mouth finally speak the same language.
So, Mark, what does thinking in English really mean to you?
For me, it means hearing my thoughts in English before I speak. No translation, no pause, just direct connection.
I love that. It's like your brain switches to English mode.
Yes, like changing a radio channel. At first, there's noise, but soon the signal becomes clear.
That's a good image. English radio in your mind.
Yes, and the more you listen to that station, the stronger the sound gets.
But many people say, I can't stop translating.
That's completely normal.
Yes, translation is how your brain protects you. It wants to be safe and correct.
Exactly. But the goal is to make your brain trust English enough to think directly.
So you train it with small steps.
Like, start with short thoughts. Instead of thinking, "Where is my phone?" in your first language, try saying it in English in your head.
Yes, where's my phone? Or I need my keys. Those tiny moments build the habit.
Mark, did you ever try thinking in another language?
Oh, yes. When I learned Spanish, I started small. I described things around me.
Like what?
I'd look at my room and think, the window is open, or it's sunny today.
That's brilliant. Real-life English in your mind.
Yes, and soon my thoughts became automatic.
That's the magic moment, when you stop studying English and start living it.
So, how can our listeners train their brains to think in English every day?
I'd say start with 3 simple practices.
Great, let's share them.
Practice 1. Name everything around you.
Oh, that's fun and easy.
Yes, look around your room. Say to yourself, table, phone, bag, window.
And if you don't know the word, check it once and repeat it a few times.
Exactly. The brain loves repetition.
And when you name things daily, English becomes part of your world.
Practice 2. Describe what you're doing.
That's one of my favorites.
You can say, I'm washing the dishes. I'm opening the door. I'm putting on my shoes.
It trains your mouth and your brain. They move together.
And it's perfect because you don't need anyone else. You can do it anytime.
Less, even while brushing your teeth. I'm brushing my teeth. Carefully.
Exactly. Real English, real life.
And practice 3, react in English.
Oh, explain that one.
When something happens, like you drop your phone, don't say it in your first language. Say it in English.
Like, oops, or, oh my gosh.
Exactly. Those small reactions make English part of your emotions.
Yes, your feelings start to speak English too.
And that's when you really become natural.
You know, thinking in English is not about words. It's about habits.
Yes, your brain learns what you feed it daily.
If you feed it English, songs, thoughts, small talk, it starts to think that way.
So true. And you don't have to force it. You just live with English around you.
Exactly. Watch, listen, speak, think. One world, one language, moment at a time.
I sometimes tell my students to imagine their day in English before bed.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Just close your eyes and think, I woke up, I had breakfast, I went to work, I met my friend.
It's like an English diary, but in your mind.
Yes, and it helps your brain review words naturally.
And because it's emotional about your life, your brain remembers it better.
Mark, what about speaking faster? How can thinking in English help?
When you think in English, you stop translating, and that removes the delay.
Yes, translation is like a traffic jam for your words.
Exactly. Too many cars in your mind.
So when you think directly, the road becomes clear.
That's fluency, when your ideas flow freely without translation.
I remember a student who spoke slowly because he translated every sentence.
What did you tell him?
I said, speak first, correct later.
That's excellent advice.
And when he tried that, his English became faster and more natural.
Because the mouth trains through freedom, not fear.
Yes, confidence is a muscle. You build it by using it.
You know what helps me think in another language? Talking to myself while walking.
Oh, me too. I call it English walks.
That's a good name.
I talk about what I see. The sky is blue. The street is quiet. That dog looks happy.
I love that. It keeps your brain active and your mouth relaxed.
Yes, and it makes English part of your daily world.
Sometimes learners think too much about grammar before speaking.
Yes, but grammar grows from use, not from fear.
Exactly. Your brain learns patterns naturally when you speak often.
That's how babies learn, right? They don't study grammar books. They listen, repeat, and play.
Yes, learning English should feel the same. Listen, repeat, enjoy.
And laugh when you make mistakes. That's how your brain stays open.
Let's help our listeners build a short daily thinking in English plan.
Great idea. Okay, here's a simple plan. Morning. Think about your plans for the day in English. I'm going to work. I have a meeting today.
Afternoon. Describe your actions or surroundings. I'm walking to lunch. The weather is hot.
Evening. Reflect in English. I felt happy today. I finished my project.
That's beautiful. A full day of small English moments.
Yes, and you don't need a teacher, just awareness.
Awareness is the secret language teacher inside you.
The more you think in English, the more it becomes a friend, not a stranger.
Yes. And soon, you'll realize you don't translate anymore. You just speak.
That's the best feeling. You start dreaming in English, thinking in English, and smiling in English.
Yes, smiling in English. That's when you know you've made it.
Exactly.
So, to everyone listening, remember, your mouth and your brain are a team.
Yes, your brain creates the thought, your mouth gives it life.
And both need training, love, and patience.
Don't rush, enjoy the process.
Because English is not just something you study, it's something you become.
Beautifully said, Mark.
In our next and final part, we'll talk about how to stay confident while speaking English in real life, even when you feel nervous.
Oh yes, that's one of the biggest challenges for many learners.
So join us again for part 4. We'll help you stay calm, confident, and connected in English.
See you soon, friends. Welcome back, everyone. You've reached the final part of our episode, how to train your brain and mouth to speak English.
Yes, we've talked about how your brain learns, how your mouth remembers, and how to think in English.
And now it's time for something very special, confidence.
Because all the practice in the world doesn't work if fear holds your mouth closed.
That's so true. Many learners know the words, but when it's time to speak, nothing comes out.
Yes, the brain goes blank, the heart beats fast, and suddenly English disappears.
Ugh, I've been there too, even as a teacher.
Same here. It happens to everyone.
Mark, I think fear of speaking English comes from two places: fear of mistakes and fear of judgment.
Yes, people think, what if I say it wrong? Or what if they laugh at me?
But the truth is, most people are kind. They don't laugh. They listen.
Exactly. And even if you make a mistake, they still understand you.
Communication is not about perfect grammar. It's about sharing meaning.
I love that. Sharing meaning.
So, Mark, how can our listeners feel more confident when they speak English in real life?
Great question. I'd say start with preparation.
Oh, yes. Confidence begins before the conversation.
You can prepare a few simple sentences for daily life. For example, can I have a coffee, please? How much is this? Excuse me, where's the bus stop?
Yes, and practice saying them out loud until your mouth remembers.
Exactly. Then, when the real moment comes, your brain doesn't panic, it recognizes the sound.
That's a great point. Your brain loves familiarity.
Yes, when something feels familiar, fear disappears.
It's like meeting an old friend instead of a stranger.
Exactly.
What about shy people, Mark? Many of my students say they're too shy to speak.
That's common, but shyness doesn't mean weakness. It means sensitivity.
Oh, I love that.
So if you're shy, start small. Talk to yourself first, then to a trusted friend, then slowly to strangers.
Step by step.
Yes, each small success builds confidence like bricks in a house.
And soon you'll realize your voice is stronger than your fear. You know what really helps? Smiling while speaking.
Absolutely, a smile changes everything.
It relaxes your face, softens your sound, and invites others to listen.
And it also tricks your brain. It tells your body, I'm okay, I'm confident.
Yes, fake it till you make it with kindness.
Exactly.
You know, Mark, I remember one of my students who used to whisper during English class.
What happened?
One day, she decided to read one short sentence out loud, just one. Everyone clapped, and that moment changed her.
That's beautiful.
Now she speaks in meetings at work in English.
That's the power of small courage.
Yes, one small moment can change your whole journey.
You know, confidence is not a big explosion. It's quiet, slow, and steady.
Yes, it's built from repetition and kindness to yourself.
Every time you speak, even a little, your brain learns, I can do this.
Exactly. And that small belief becomes real strength.
Let's give our listeners some real-world ideas to build confidence.
Good idea. Okay, here are a few. Talk to store clerks or cafe staff in English. Join online English chat groups or language exchanges. Read short English stories out loud. Record voice messages for yourself. Watch English videos and repeat after the speaker.
Yes, and don't worry if your accent isn't perfect.
Accents are beautiful. They tell your story.
Exactly. Every accent is a map of your journey. You know, Emily, sometimes I think fear comes from comparing ourselves to others.
Yes, but everyone learns at their own pace.
I always tell my students, you're not behind, you're just on your own road.
That's such a comforting thought.
When you stop comparing, you start growing.
Yes, and when you speak with heart, people listen, not to your grammar, but to your honesty. I think one of the bravest things someone can do is open their mouth in another language.
Yes, it's like showing your heart to the world.
Exactly. You make yourself vulnerable, but you also make yourself real.
And real people connect even with simple words.
What should learners remember when they feel nervous speaking English?
3 things: breathe, slow down, and smile.
Perfect.
Breathing calms your body. Speaking slowly gives your brain time, and smiling opens the listener's heart.
Yes, and remember, the goal is communication, not perfection.
Exactly. Even native speakers make mistakes every day.
Oh, yes, I make them all the time.
Me too.
You know, Mark, confidence grows when we see progress.
Yes, celebrate small wins.
For example, if you spoke one new sentence today, that's progress.
If you said thank you to a stranger in English, that's progress too.
Every step counts.
Because confidence is not about being fearless. It's about speaking even when you feel afraid.
Exactly. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's walking through it.
Emily, what's one thing you'd tell our listeners to remember from this whole episode?
Hmm. I'd say your voice matters.
Beautiful.
Don't hide it behind fear or doubt. Your story, your sound, they deserve to be heard.
That's so powerful.
Thank you. And you, what would you tell them?
I'd say English is not something you learn. It's something you live.
Oh, I love that.
Live it in your thoughts, your voice, your heart. Speak it every day, even quietly.
And trust that your brain and mouth will follow your heart's courage. So let's give one final message to everyone listening.
Yes, a simple one.
Don't wait for someday. Start today. Speak something, anything, even if it's small.
Every word is a seed. The more you plant, the more your English garden grows.
Oh, that's lovely.
And one day you'll realize your English has become part of you.
You won't need to think. You'll just speak. Naturally, beautifully, and with confidence.
So, dear friends, thank you for joining us through all 4 parts.
We hope this journey helped you see that English learning is not about perfection. It's about progress and courage.
Yes, your brain is learning, your mouth is growing stronger, and your voice is becoming free.
Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep speaking.
Every day, every moment, your English gets better.
And so do you.
Thank you for listening.
We're proud of you.
Until next time, keep training your brain and your mouth to speak English with heart.
See you soon, friends.